It's your girl, the Scorpion Roca Priestess, and I am here to do a general reading for all of my Scorpios out there. All right, Scorpio, let's dive into this general reading today, okay? Let's find out what we've got going on. It says, I can't do this right now. All right. Scorpio, your back has been up against the wall. Okay. Your person, they just keep needing and wanting more and more from you, and you feel like you have given them all that you can. You don't have anything more left of you to give. Okay. For whatever reason, this person, they are needing so much of your time and attention right now that it is starting to drain you. Okay. And you have thought about walking away from the relationship altogether. Okay. You've thought about it. You've been contemplating. You've looked at this person and you said, you know what? I can't do this right now. Okay. You need more from me than I have to give. Scorpio, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Okay. So your person needs to realize that, if they continue to drain and exhaust you, it's going to force you to walk away from them. As water signs, we can become easily exhausted. So you need to take care of yourself mentally and physically right now, okay? And let them know, hey, listen, you're putting more pressure on me than I can handle right now, all right? I need you to take a step back, okay? You're not able to handle the demands that this relationship has placed upon you at this point in time, okay? It says, I can't make a decision, okay? You're torn. uh, you love this person, okay? You've been with them for quite some time. And what's happening is just breaking you apart. It's breaking you down, it's breaking them down, okay? And you guys are having a hard time making decisions. You guys stayed, you try to work it out. What do you guys need to do? As your person also has some other factors that are at play. So why they're pulling on you so much, why they're needing you to be their strength. You're the strong one in the relationship, okay? You're always the one that kind of helps them, to overlook certain things, or, help them see things from another perspective, a different angle. But right now, you are battling your own things, Scorpio, and it's taking a toll on you in general with this relationship. Okay, right now, you're saying you need someone to be strong for you. You're tired of always being the strong one. It says, you are so different from everyone around me. Okay, this is why this person is drawn to you, Scorpio. Okay, uh, you have an energy that is so magnetic that is like no other. Okay, they've not met anyone like you. Okay, they've not been involved with anyone like you before. Okay, and that's what scares them to lose you. Okay, the relationship is rocky right now. Yes, there are a lot of demands being placed. Yes, your cup is full. It's about run over. No, you cannot pour from an empty cup. But this is what draws this person to you, as they see you as someone who can handle a lot. You're able to beat diversity. You're able to overcome any obstacle that gets thrown at you or put in front of your feet. You are able to just handle things. This person loves how you move with grace and handle situations, as you've shown them a different way of life, a different way of living. Your person may have been a rowdy person before they met you, but you kind of balance them out. You calm them down, okay? You get them to see that, hey, you don't always have to respond like this. In other words, you guys have become equally yoked, okay? But right now, your person is going through some things where they've been pulling on you so much. You don't know which way to turn. You're not sure what to do. You're not sure how to handle the relationship at this point in time, as they are needing more and more from you, and you don't feel like you have more that you can continue to pour into them. So you may want to sit down and talk to them, and try to figure out what's going on. As I do feel like your person has some things going on that are just weighing on them. They may have some other family matters that have come up that they don't know how to talk about or handle. Maybe they don't feel that comfortable sharing that information or news with you yet. But you've got to get to the root as what's causing them to pull on you so much, as it's not uncommon for them to do so, but they've been pulling on you so much lately that you're becoming drained. It says, I need to figure myself out. Okay. So, again, Scorpio, you've got to work on you mentally and physically. Okay. You cannot pour again from an empty cup. Okay. You may need to take a step back for a minute. You may need to let them know, like, hey, we need a break. We need a break. I've got some things that I need to try to get sorted out. You've got some things you need to get sorted out. We together have got some things we need to get sorted out. And right now is not the best time for us to try to be in a committed relationship, as we both have some things we need to try to work on. We got to figure this out. It's going to hurt you. to tell this person like, hey, we got to step back, or I need to take a step back. It's hurting them to even realize like, hey, I may be pushing them away from me. Okay. But you guys are going to have to take a step back, because right now I feel like with everything going on in the relationship, it has you being pulled this way, that way. You're not sure if you even want this relationship anymore. You're having a hard time trying to figure out, is this something that you really want? Do you really want and need someone that requires and needs so much of your time? As Scorpio, you tend to be a lone wolf. And this person lately has shown they need more and more from you. And you're wondering, how much more can I give? Okay. How much more should I be giving? How much more do I need to give? Okay. So it has you worried about the likelihood of trying to pursue and move this relationship forward as things have progressively changed. I do feel it's because this person has a lot going on. There's some family matters that have come up for this person, and they don't know how to handle it. I do sense that if that can get sorted out, then it will cause them to pull back off of you so much, and things may resume back to normal. Not that this person doesn't pull on you as it is, but right now they are pulling on you so heavy, so hard, that your own thoughts right now, Scorpio, don't feel like you're on. You eat, breathe, sleep this person's thoughts, their needs, their wants, as they're so used to you being attentive to them, and it is starting to weigh on you mentally and emotionally. It says, if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. All right, Scorpio. Okay, so this is you getting fed up, trying to figure things out. You started off in the relationship being the hero, okay, being the protector, being the guard, being the advisor, um, uh, being everything this person needs mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You were those things, okay? And now you need that invested back into you, okay? Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that this person is going to be able to reciprocate that back to you at this point in time, as they have a lot of stumbling blocks that they need to work on. Okay. They have some internal healing that they need to do, and they have some issues that they need to address. Okay. That is why they keep pulling from you. That is why your cup is half full. That is why it's almost empty, because you've been pouring from yourself into this person. Okay. So, that is why you're having a hard time trying to figure things out, because you don't know what to do. All right. And if you could go back and do things differently, you would not allow yourself to become so emotionally invested into this person. As you're seeing, they are someone who is, they're not naturally a giver, but they're naturally a taker. Okay. And so with you being a giver, with you being someone who don't mind lifting someone up, keeping someone's spirits raised, okay, you naturally do these things. Okay. And you don't even realize that you're about burnout. You naturally do these things, Scorpio. Okay. And it's unfortunate because, again, this person, they're not able to pour back into you what you've poured into them. Okay. They're not going to be able to do that at this point in time, as they have things that are off that they need to get balanced with within themselves. Okay. So if you could go back in time and handle you guys differently, you wouldn't be so readily available to them. Okay. You wouldn't be Johnny on the spot for them. Okay. You would not always be the problem solver. Okay. You would allow them to try to address certain issues on their own. You would kind of stand back. You would probably propose a situation or a solution to try to see how they would handle it, but you would not run to this person's aid and rescue all the time trying to solve things for them. See, the issue here, Scorpio, is that you're a problem solver. Okay. And so in trying to solve problems, it can cause you to be the one who gets damaged and burned out in the end, because you're always showing up, you're always there, you're always available. You're that shoulder for friends and family to cry on, you're that shoulder for your significant other to cry on. However, when you need to be able to turn to someone, you don't have that same feedback. You're not getting the same responses. And that is causing you to become drained. Okay. So that is something to consider. Okay. You're pouring into people at this point in time who are not able to pour anything back into you. Okay. So just keep that in mind in your relationships going forward, that when you're investing time into people, that you're not investing so much of yourself that you're losing yourself, and that it's hard for you to be able to regroup, as right now you're going through a period in time where you're having a hard time getting yourself that balance, because you've spent so much time sharing yourself amongst people. You're sharing yourself at work, you're sharing yourself at home, you're sharing yourself in your relationship, you're sharing yourself in your other friendships or situationships. And some of these situationships or friendships or relationships they're starting to not become healthy for you. as they're taking a toll on you physically. And it has you to the point where you're ready to walk away from everything. You're ready to walk away from people. You're ready to be done with them. Right now, you're not looking for people who need so much of your time. You're not looking for people who need you to do a whole lot of investing in them, as you have invested out. This has been a general reading for Scorpio. If you enjoyed the content, hit that like, subscribe, and share. And as always, be good to yourself.